through you start to lose control. Orange autumn leaves on the ground. At the end there's nothing, and you face yourself. Green is all you see as you fall. You go to hell, never coming back. There is nothing as it seems in your requiem for a you go to hell, never coming back. There is nothing as it seems in your requiem for a There is nothing as it seems in your requiem for a
Chiqui, escucha loco, siéntate y relájate un poco, que en esta vida el tiempo es loco, puedes perder momentos preciosos y sepas que cuando pides ayuda yo me levanto, todo lo que tengo lo comparto, y aunque me sienta triste yo canto, ay canto, ey.
I want the millions, please. You wanna talk, I don't like chit chat. I'm in a Rari, I'm pushing 200, yeah, I told.
Not gonna lie, that song wasn't hitting.
Ready, let's go, 'cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go, 'cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round.
You know Mark, South lost up. Had to never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move, we move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Ready, let's go, 'cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go, 'cause you know like I know.
my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone would show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so So what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young Divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats. On stage just for that one's gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young, black, successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know.
You know, okay, look, a little shaky on the first little ad transition there, but that's my first time in quite some time doing that. And, you know, it's not the easiest. Okay, so cut me some slack. Anywho, we're into the game now. Knife round was won by DTO. I decided to skip out on that. Usually I don't really do knife rounds because, I mean, they're kind of lame. You can kind of see the result within the first round, and decided to play the ad break instead. But here we are now in the game. Finally, it's about time. The game was supposed to start 30 minutes ago, but tech issues, yada yada yada. It doesn't matter. Heading into Inferno, the pistol round is how this is gonna play out. Leonidas taking first contact once again. He's subbing in for Zero. He did a pretty good job yesterday on Vertigo. Can he do a good job on Inferno so far? Not the case. Taking down quickly early by Lucifer's Glock 4v3. And the retake now has to come on the cards. 2 players with armor as Devs is able to convert 1 on 16 HP, but traded out as Gospel 3v2 now. And health low on the remaining player of Devs, who's been able to do a miracle work in getting 2, but Lucifer is just too good. Gets 4 with the pistols and wins the first for the OnlineStars. Also, if it's too quiet or too loud, let me know. I can fix that, but here we are once again. Second round, force buy coming out from DTO. 4 Deagles, a scout. Stock standard for a force buy on your CT side. Nade going deep in banana. Not going to do that much damage, but still, I guess, a considerable amount of the scout. Won't be a one-shot weapon just yet to that player. However, it's a 3-man stack towards B. 3 of these Deagles are all here ready and waiting. Bokaz on the scout lingers towards the lane side, waiting for the T's to make a little bit of an over-aggressive stance, but it's kind of the opposite for them right now. They're just chilling back towards bottom. Middle, 1 man, maybe working into the apartments. That's Ripper, okay. These names, man. Sometimes people got some weird names. Yeah, here is Ripper, working apps control. He's found himself complete control of this angle. Tinky getting a little overzealous and towards the brown holes. Gives up the opening duel to the T side. Bomb now recovered. Looks like it's going to head towards B. They've pulled 1 man on the rotation. Gospel, though, looking to maybe rejoin his teammate over towards B. Getting ready for a fray to come in. 50 seconds to go, and they've got a smoke and a flash to try and dispel this T side. The time won't really matter. There's more than enough for it to go around, and Leonidas is going to go over aggressive once again, giving another kill to Ripper, who decides to take his feet over towards A now, but Bokaz is still alive on the scout, looking for a pick, but no, can't even find the tag. They've crossed over the A-bomb site, and the round is pretty much won by this T side. Might as well save the weaponry if you're that CT. Just keep the Deagles, keep that scout going into the next. Maybe see if he can work something with it in the next round, but Ripper looks like he doesn't want to let him get anywhere away with that scout. Jumping into the shot, takes 1 for the team, but takes a 3rd alongside it. 2v5, and Gospel and Devs are left to their own Deagles to try and save them over towards B, but they're getting hunted down by these very, very aggressive Ts. OnlineStars, 4 of them coming in from CT and B combined. They should be able to take them down. Mollies have come in, and it's up to Gospel in the 1 versus 5. No kills have come in just yet. Finally picking up 1 in the offensive favor, rather the defensive favor, but that's all he's going to get is Solange. It's going to be the one to finish it off. OnlineStars cruise their way into a second round and send them packing to an eco. And I mean, we saw some really good stuff yesterday on Vertigo, at least for the most part. But what was really questioning was, I mean, they would get these pistol round wins. They'd get off to a good start, especially in their defense. And then they just kind of, not necessarily choke, but there'd be so many of these rounds that come down to 1v1s and very, very close misses in the out. Oh, wow, okay, never mind. Screw that. Made actually dinks his own teammate, and Hunter's going to be getting the worst of it, down to 56 HP. And it's a 5-man stack over towards A, flashing themselves in the middle. One dink will take care of the player in Mexi, and another man swings it for Banana. They're giving him 1v1s, and he's taking him to the grave. 3 kills have come in for the nothing with the USPs. Now sprinting out is that MAC-10 Skell coming in from the apartments, and you know, that was a scary round right there, I'll tell you what. And now it's Gospel in the 1v2, recovering the Desert Eagle and putting it behind the smoke, trying to take that MAC-10 down, but he'll be able to find the head just as it blooms. Still, though, I mean, 3 kills on nothing more than USPs and a Deagle is pretty damn impressive. And hell, that even looked winnable for a second. They find the opening kill. They get the second, and now it's a 4v3. But then, a couple of them back away, different mindsets, allow that MAC-10 to get more kills than it should have. But, hey, that's a win in my book. Heading into the buy round now, they've got 4 M4s and an AWP with plenty of utility stacked up behind it. They're going to be showing some car presence. Mollies go both ways, but it's going to be favoring this T side, allowing them to get up towards the broken wall. 82 HP. And that one's going to burn him into the fray. Yeah, no, he's got to tick into that one. And going to have to hold that L as Gospel makes his M4 rain true for 1 kill. Looking for more as he peeks into Banana behind a flashbang. 2 Ts linger behind some of these portions. And Dev's actually going to go aggressive for another kill. Nice little headshot on the M4A1S. Shunter. I just said Shunter. Hunter. Hunting down one on the AWP to make it a little more of a doable situation. Leonidas, is that a volley in towards Boiler? It is. It's forced Ripper out into the open, but they've got their own Molotov towards lane and their own ideas to shut down anything towards the lane aggression. So they found themselves with free control of brackets, but they're still down by 1 man. With under a minute to go, they've got to make up their mind as to where they want to go. With 2 smokes, 3 flashes, and a Molotov, it looks like A might be on the cards for him. I don't know if this is the play, man. I mean, DTO, they've got 3 men stacked up towards here, including the offer of Bocaz in towards Library. I believe he's in Library, that is. And that's actually really interesting that they use a smoke there. Where did that... Wait, what? What are they... I'm just gonna... What? My brain hurts. I mean, okay. They've pulled 1 man on rotation, but there's 30 seconds to go, and all the CT side really has to do is just tuck in towards the bomb site. There's not really much they can do to contest this. Tinky, though, still finding one. Make that 2 spins around from Mini Pit and finds them both. Leonidas on the site is going to be the one to end it, and, you know, a head-scratching finish there, but it works nonetheless. Okay? Finally. Looks like DTO have been able to come together for a round, but speaking of DTO coming together, it's DTO coming together with Triumph. They've come together to do a giveaway. They'll have 3 winners, each getting a tub of flavor of their choice. All you got to do is enter and check out the pin tweet on @DTO_GG on Twitter for more info. It will be chosen at 5 p.m. EST on September 16th. Good luck to all who decide to participate. I guess it's good luck to Lucifer as well, because he's found an opening kill on the headshot towards Banana. Quick 5v4. But still an advantage for DTO here, I'd say, because 2 of these CTs, or rather 2 of these Ts, are stuck down to nothing more than mere Deagles. His 2 still linger around towards B. Bocaz on the AWP. He didn't have that much of an impact last round. The rotations kind of screwed him over, but didn't really make that much of a difference. Then he moved away. Anywho, smoke coming in towards... Why can I not think of the room's name? Porch? Brown Halls? We'll just call it Brown Halls. Gospel's on the other side of the wall. I think he is. He's got Bocaz to support him. No, okay, he is. Bocaz going in for a quick kill. Gospel's still sitting on the corner. Going to be able to find one. Looking for more. There's 2 people pushing him down. He's got to find the lineup, but he doesn't. It's Slonic who gets the kill. And now 2v2 makes it look so doable heading towards B. The bomb has been spotted running up Banana, and right behind him is Tinky and Leonidas. They're not going to stop running either, sprinting all the way up through car. The bomb should be able to go down, but the kill isn't found just barely. He continues to push and spots them both out. Leonidas, he's got all the information he could ever want to find the kills. The answer is no, the flash is good, and the round is for the T's. That's a very unfortunate way to see that go out. I mean, you could just see the difference in mindsets once again. Tinky, he wants to go up and find that bomb planter, but Leonidas, he's just kind of lagging behind. For Deagles 5-7, not that much detail either. It just looks like it's an eco round, obviously. About 3K per player, so the buy in the next round should be good, but I mean, I can't expect too much coming out from this. Oh, they called him for the apps push. Beautiful angle from Skell to find the opener. Now 5v4, and it looks like they want to turn their sights over towards A. 4 of them coming up. The 5-7 comes up short. I don't know if Bokaz is going to have that much of an impact either, getting run down with one of these MAC-10s, being able to reload, going for a repeat, but not finding a kill just yet. Now one player behind him, it's Ripper, who's had a huge impact this game. Now on an AK-47 instead of that lonely SMG. Still getting pushed down as Lucifer is hungry for kills, and he finds 2. 1 versus 5, and Devs, okay, nice little 1D before he gets spotted, I guess. It still looks like he wants to find something more. I mean, if they get a little over-aggressive, he could potentially find himself a gun here, but the AK has been recovered by Hunter, so I don't know if that's going to be the fruition. They know he's just got a deagle, so there's not really a point in hunting him down. You only get $300. The money on the T side, sure, it's not great, but I don't know if it's so bad that you need the extra 300. Still getting pushed down though. You could see Lucifer. Again, that man is still hungry for kills though. This one might be the end doing of him. No, it's not. Another nice headshot coming out from that MAC-10. That's his 3rd of the round, and OnlineStars 5th of the game. Still down by 4 now. DTO. They've got to win some of these rifles, man. They've got to get some more rounds on the board. I mean, the one round they won, it looked pretty convincing, right? I mean, there was 4 players left alive. OnlineStars, they looked lost for most of that round. But past that, it just looks like it's been a one-sided affair. It's something that we need to see change, and maybe we will, because we've seen the double op now be brought out. Devs has it on his back to defend down the B bomb site, looking for one of these opening duels. Nade's going to go in down Banana, and look at the damage dealt. Over 150 damage from the 1 AT, but Lucifer once again living up to the name. He's running him down, looking for a second, but the Emperor of Gospel has had enough. Not enough for Hunter's AK, though, because the trade is instantaneous. Now 3v4. The CTs decide to go for this. I mean, DTO, the money, it's not all that great. So if you win it, you kind of want to keep at least 2 players alive for the buy to be somewhat decent next round. Bokaz, though, with this smoke, great kill onto the new box player, but there's still 3 more Ts to find. Util, not all that great. Looks like they still want to attempt this retake. As soon as the CT smoke fades, it'll be a completely different story. There's a smoke to extinguish the Molotov, so the fire and the flames won't be doing very much. Tinky, good trade onto his teammate Leonidas. Now 1 in pool, 1 in banana. He's been spotted. Tinky gets another kill. 1v2, going through the smoke, and Bokaz finds the head. No kits, though, is their time. There is. It looks like he got on it in the nick of time, as DTO should be able to get themselves a 2nd round. Wait, uh-oh. No! I lied to you! There's no kits. They had to speed it up, and it's 0.1 seconds the difference. Tinky had to stick it. He cleared the back of the bomb site that went back up to fight with his teammates. But at that point, I mean, you don't have a kit. You're running out of time. He just had to stick it and hope that his Omper would hit the shot, which he did. Unfortunate way for that round to end. At least they're able to recover the 1-shot wonder weapon. I don't know if too much presence is going to be made by this T-side. One man getting an Maxi. Beautiful shot by Bokaz. It's been traded out by Gospel through the fire and the flames. He carries on. Lucifer is definitely living up to his namesake, taking 15 kills but 3 deaths so far in this game. He is killing it right now. Flash goes up through middle. Leonidas uncleared, and Boiler gets a free kill on a Ripper. And Bokaz is still alive in Arch side with the AWP, though I don't think he's ready for Lucifer to be pushed all the way up into the archway. So the Opera's going to be taken care of. Now 3v3. The only problem is there's a big disconnect on this T side right now. 2 of them coming up towards the apartments. Hunter on the AWP moving in, and is somehow going to be able to find that kill, though. Leonidas is ready to make his name known. As it's a 2v2, he's been able to recover an AK. They're coming out of the apartments. Hunter with the bomb on his back has that op, now getting ready to cross over to the bomb site. They're trying to jump spot him, but he's moved his way up towards the barrels, or rather, the hay cart, and I don't think he's been spotted. He has, getting spammed down, but the kill isn't there. He's trapped them in towards the mini pit. They're both going to swing in together. The op, the AK, it's both known, but can they find the kills necessary? Maybe. Devs, 1v2, getting the first 1 deagle, but Hunter's deagle is too good, or rather Glock. He gets a 2nd. The Glock, the op combo is too strong to overpower. And there, again, it's just so many of these rounds. They come down to 1v1s, 2v2s, just barely missing the mark. Again, though, I mean, I'll hold back, because that was technically an eco, but there's only so many times that I can say, I mean, okay, good eco, okay, good damage. This is starting to get out of hand. 7-1, the op has been spotted towards logs, and he'll get dunked by that nade down to 49 HP. Unfortunately, nobody else towards the B bomb site has an HE, or else he would be taken care of. Actually, the Molotov should go his way. His teammate is now isolated and trapped on car. Molly towards the close wall to at least allow his teammate some more sanctuary in his position, get some help. But in comes a flashbang, and he's not able to duck away in the sandbag before he gets spotted. But the bomb is taken down. In comes Gospel for one. Oh my, I am finicking around to my mouse. And I am destroying the observant. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at observing. But Skell isn't terrible at shooting, finding 2 kills to pretty much win over that B bomb site. Hold on though, Bokaz. Beautiful shot on the op to take care of Hunter, but they've still got to deal with Ripper and Skell, 2 very good players. Flash isn't going to connect. They turn away in the nick of time. Spraying through the smoke. Tinky almost catches Ripper. But again, there's just no kits. They've got to find these kills, and they've got to do it quickly. 1 man in pool, 1 emo. Bokaz, beautiful flick. Now 1 versus 2. Coming in from CT, and Tinky's going to close it out. DTO finally get themselves another round. We're going to have to see more than that. I mean, we're going to have to see some rounds strung together. You are down by 5 rounds on your CT side of Inferno. This map isn't really favored one way or the other, right? I mean, you could say it's T-sided, you could say it's CT-sided, depending on the team, depending on the day, depending on whatever. But 8-7, that'd be good, right? Even if DTO lose the half, 8, like, you know, down by 7 or down by 1, you don't really... You can't really afford, I feel like, a 10-5 half. So, I mean, I feel like 9-6 would be the worst outcome you can really accept. But, I mean, take a look at this, right? This is the T side we're talking about. And DTO have kind of been getting, with all due respect, stomped out around the board. Uh-oh. Ignore my God's there statement for a second, because through the smoke, Tinky's found 3 running in. Ripper gives him the 4th. It's 1 versus 5. And blink and you miss it. Skell is left all by his lonesome, wondering where his team dispersed to. And maybe that's the change of pace they needed. Look at Tinky pulling out the Tech 9. He wants the ace. He's going to go in and spot out Skell. Can he get it? No. He's been taken down at the nick of time. The M4 isn't reloaded, though, so the reload's going to give away the information necessary. Or maybe not, because he'll be able to dip away with that CT-sided rifle and continue his feat in the 1 versus 4. But he's getting pinched in from every single angle. Devs posted up on the AWP. Skell, he's going to swing it up. For the aim punch is going to be too powerful to overcome. Leonidas trading out his teammate. Gets a 3rd round for DTO. Format and Let the Live is a pretty good standpoint, too. But as I was saying, right, DTO, they kind of been getting stomped out for most of the map, but still they convert 1 round and instantly send the OnlineStars packing to an eco. Like, look at the money. This has been a completely one-sided game, but maybe not so much now that I think about it. Secondary op once again brought out onto the back of Devs, going over towards B. No real surprise there, but he's not going to be peeking into his car. Smart, I guess. Molly nade would have taken care of him. Oh, Tinky going to get caught with a pinhold. Skell contacts all the way up, and Leonidas didn't even have his gun out. Thankfully, won't get punished for it, though. 4v5, and it looks like they're going to head up towards B. Devs on the AWP. Is he going to be spotted? He will, but he'll hit the shot first. Quick 4v4. It's traded out. Beautiful shot from the secondary offer to lock down that B bomb site for the time being. Slowly going to get a rotation, though. Bokaz, Gospel. You can see with his positioning, he wants to cheat back towards B, but deciding against it because Devs hasn't really heard / seen anything. Minutes ago, he drops his smoke, and Gospel is still standing rigid over towards the archway, though there's a lot of utility for this T side, so execing onto B won't be that crazy of a thing for them. So all 4 of them group up towards Banana. Gospel finally goes for that cheating rotation. M4A1S, he's got to smoke, but he's got to get up there quick if he wants to make it useful and effective. 40 seconds to go. And in it comes, but will they beat the smoke? I think they will. Dev's not going to opt to go through this. Spamming through! Gospel finds 1! Almost gets a 2nd, but damage is dealt on the Lucifer. Beautiful 4v3. And Dev's actually almost connects a shot through the smoke as well. Planning on the other side of the coffin. Looking for a shot through the smoke that he just barely won't find. Lucifer going to run in off of that op shot, but too late, too now. I don't know what that statement was, but too little, too late, I guess I should say. Anyway, it's 2v4. Up to Skell, and I was going to say Onich, but Onich is taken care of, and Devs with another beautiful off shot will close that one out. Okay, DTO. Looks like they've arrived in the server, getting themselves a 4th round, and OnlineStars should be sent back to another pistol buy. That cap is now decreased to 3 rounds. I'd say 2 more, and considering the standpoint, you can call it a pretty decent half. But that should just be the bare minimum you're looking for if you're DTO. Nothing more than a couple of deagles, armor. OnlineStars only a smoke and a flash when it comes to the utility category, so they're just kind of hoping to hit some shots, maybe do some damage to this defensive side. Bokaz on the EWP peeking in the middle, going for the retake spots at the shoulder of Hunter, but won't stick around to find the kill. 5v4, and it looks like OnlineStars are just waiting for some over-aggression that DTO aren't going to be giving them. Oh, or maybe they will be flashing towards Banana. Lucifer's been spotted, blinded, and taken down by D4, quick in the round. Beautiful opener from the boys over at Destroy the Odds. Currently destroying in this round as Davs has found another kill, and that's the bomb as well. Though Scout trying to peek around from Boiler. He needs some assistance from his teammate. Bokaz has the Molotov on lock. He won't be getting out of Boiler anytime soon, that the bomb's been retrieved. So, not as bad of a situation as it once was, but it's still pretty dire, because Bokaz has found another shot on the EWP, looking for the final kill. Misses it, actually. Rare miss from our boy Bokaz. And now it's a 1v3. Ripper doesn't have the bomb, so, I mean, he's not going to be going very far into this round, but still, good amount of damage done, and there's an M4 down for the taking. Alongside that, he's got the head armor. Smoke, M4, he could really do some damage in this round, but time is ticking and ticking away. 40 seconds to go, and he's yet to make his way in towards middle, where the bomb lies in CT hands. 35 seconds, and he's finally retrieved the rifle. Gospel is holding for this archway peek. He might be able to get the kill too. Ripper. Hand spotted, but okay, getting the kill. Now I'm a little worried. He's going to recover an AK for the troubles. 20 seconds to go. And soon here, I mean, DTO could probably just leave the bomb. Scope down the AWP, though. Ripper won't be able to bait out the op shot on time. It's a 5th round for DTO, but all things considered, pretty decent damage done for the OnlineStars. Now coming back into another full buy. Again, though, I mean, how much money are they going to get? 3,400? Right? That's cool. Don't know. I don't know. OnlineStars, they'll still probably have to take a save round if they lose this. So this is really one of the bigger rounds of the game for the side of DTO. And going in is Ripper, who somehow finds the kill on a Bokaz. Rare miss from him once again, but Tinky and Co, it looks like they're getting ready to lock it down. Peeking in, he's found 2, almost 3. Leonidas has done more than he needs to. And Tinky is going to close it out. The upper falls, but they do not. The A-bomb site stands strong for a 6th round. Beautiful stuff from DTO. They've finally waken up, and they should be able to get themselves a 7th. Hell, they could battle for an 8th round in this half and win it from being down 7-1. They have stalled out the onliners. Oh, wow. Okay. Bokaz, I really thought he was having his days numbered there, but still 2 ops on the setup of the CTs. They have really yet to give this one away. Flash comes through. Misses it smart, however, he'll still be able to get into safety towards the left side of Banana. Tinky, though, finding the opener onto Ripper. The Deagle won't be ripping any heads off in this round as it's a quick 5v4. Bokaz, volleying deep, might actually take care of Hunter. Leonich, whatever. Takes care of his own teammate. Now it's up to Gospel to solo defend the car position. Finds 2. Now 1 versus 4. And I don't think Leonich is getting anywhere close to this one. It's Leonich, but I can't figure it out. Tie game going into the last of the first half. Somehow, some way, DTO have brought this one back. And it looks like they might even be able to take this one away. Momentum completely one-sided right now. The money still not all that great. 4 of them have got full utility, but when it comes to the Opper, he's kind of screwed. 1 M4 Tink, and he's done with only 1 flashbang, too. Kind of goes to show you how much more, how much more this game has been than just winning rounds and winning aim pools. Oh, going in for the op peek. That's not one all. Bokaz misses. That's beautiful, too. I mean, Leonich, he's been doing some pretty good things this game. Everybody for OnlineStars, I feel like, has been doing some pretty good things this game, right? Everybody's had their star moment. But for DTO, I mean, I feel like a couple of these players have been quiet. Finally, though, they've been able to wake up and play more as a unit. So I guess I could repeat the exact same expression for them. Oh, lane utility coming out. Molotov smoke, and they both come swinging in. Tiki with the two-man spray transfer. Beautiful scenes in the boiler area. Now 2v5, and this one's just done. Bokaz takes a free kill on a Skelly. It hits a 1v5 from being down 1 to 7. DTO bring it back and win the half. 7 concurrent rounds to take the lead going into the second. Hunter, nothing to say about it. The M4 has spotted him out. They're just going to go in and finish this one off. Hunter on the off can only get one before he's taken down. And DTO have done a beautiful job here on Inferno. We'll see you in the second half.
Glasses on, my hoodie's right. Break the door, give me side eyes. Are you feeling yours? Cause I'm feeling mine. Slide back to the future, got my own time. It's sipping dope to feel right. Got my own high, don't need no lies. Sneaky bitches never ever act with zone eyes. Alright. You can tell me nothing. Come back when you got something to say. Just put the volume up, man. Do you see in the back, You can tell me nothing. Come back when you got something to say.
Welcome back into an absolute banger of a match so far. Destroy the odds, destroying every odd there was against them, winning the half somehow, some way. They've pulled it out of the half, but there's still a ways to go. Coming into the pistol, they've got to try and extend on that lead that they have been granted, gifted from the gods. And they might be able to, because this A bomb site's been severely weakened. Only 2 men here to defend for the CT side. Both of them grouped up in towards the big pit, spotted out. The gush comes in, and so does the kill. Now 1v5 on this side of the map. And the last man here to defend has been spotted and eliminated. 3 men coming in on the retake, all B players. Tiki gets the bomb down, but this one might be short-lived from the CTs as a quick gush comes in. Lucifer, nice little headshot there to make it a little more doable, but Bokaz has had enough in this round. He wants to clean it up, and he's going to do it all by himself. 2 kills found in quick succession, and he's going to hunt down the third. 4 HP on Lucifer, who's decided to forfeit the round, and DTO have exploded into a 9th. Utter beauty and annihilation for the DTO boys. I mean, they just sprint up A, go straight through Arch, and before they even know it hit him, there's Glock sprinting him down in their face. And Lucifer, I mean, I don't really know why he's running away. He's got the headshot angle, though, so maybe he can find another kill. Bokaz, though, it won't take much to take care of him. He'll get the headshot. A little bit of overkill, but still welcome in the DTO camp because they've got themselves a 2-0 lead. Well, a 2-round lead, not 2-0. Whatever. You get it. Force coming back from the OnlineStars. They're not satisfied with how that one went, so they want to change around the storyline right now. 3 MP9s, a Deagle, and a Scout is what they've got to work with in this one. Going up against the 2 AKs, Galils, not 10 of Devs. We've seen some pretty decent things from the SMGs of DTO, though. Nade goes up towards middle, and they have been tagged very, very low. Zinky tapping away for 2, almost getting the third, but Gospel is the real man who saves the day. Finding the remainder of them and opening up the A bomb site. Lucifer, once again, is the last man standing over towards the B side of things. Gospel just holding for the banana flank, and as soon as this bomb goes down, he'll be forced to take the fight that he's not really comfortable with doing so. The force buy works out in nowhere near the favor of OnlineStars, as DTO will be allowed to walk away with a 10-7 lead and force him to an eco as well. That's not too shabby. Lucifer just sitting behind the car too. Man, you really just want Gospel to spam that. Oh, nice little tap, though. Ends it off. Lucifer, nothing to do there. Bader. Taken down with the headshot. And everybody who fell there probably just going to reinvest SMGs. Nope. Okay, well, somebody bought up an AK. I mean, not that bad, but still, you're only going against pistols. 4 Deagles and a 5.7. 2 players with armor, which really won't matter. I guess just to avoid the aim punch factor. Finally, they're going into a 3-2 setup here on Inferno. OnlineStars so far losing pretty hardcore here. I mean, I'm not gonna say it just yet. Actually, I'll wait until the first rifle run to bring up that statistic to see if it still stands strong. 1 man taken down towards B. Takey opening the round up once again. We own it. Good trade, but He can only find the one. Now 2 versus 4 is Hunter and Skell, the lonely 8 players. What? It's like, I think it's so stupid that it's online S. I hate that so much. I hate that tag. Especially when it comes to, like, Skell. Because, like, he actually has an S in front of his name, so I quickly look at Hunter and I'm like, Shunter. That tends to be recovered for the OnlineStars if they do so choose to pick them up, but I mean, they're not really that worth doing it, so maybe they go for an exit here on the Deagles. They should be going into an investment in the next round with the loss bonus they've acquired, so wouldn't really surprise me to see them go for exits, maybe try to recover one of these AK-sided or T-sided rifles, but I think that's a long shot from being the case, though it is an 11-7 lead coming up here. Destroy the odds. Going into the first rifle round of the half, I mean, they've got a 4-round buffer to work with, so it's not even necessarily a do-or-die situation. From the scoreline that it once was, man, this is just domination now on this side of DTO. Oh, wow, and the whip on the Deagle won't even take away the AK at the very end. 1 HP is the difference. And DTO get away with absolute murder there. Here comes one of the more important rifle rounds of the game, though, because if OnlineStars can pick this one up, they show that they've got some fight in them for their CT side. They show that we'll have a game on our hands, but if they don't, DTO honestly might just start to run away with it, especially with the CT economy. It's not all that great. 3 of them towards Banana. Oh my, look at that. Bocas side woo-wopping all the way up towards Car. Finds one traded by Scout, but he's got a team behind him to make sure that doesn't go any further. Gospel almost getting a second, but he's got Leonidas right behind him, and it's a 4v2. It is just a stomp out on the rifle round, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. It's Lucifer. Can he take any names with him before he gets going to the grave? He can't. Leonidas on the recovered op picks up a second, and it is 12-7. My observing sucks, but DTO don't. I mean, this game was 7-1 at one point. 7-1. This is 11 concurrent rounds in counting for DTO. Tinky, I believe, is at the top, right? Yeah, 20 and 13, man. He has had an impact almost every round. Beautiful nade, though. Leonidas, unfortunate timing, gets tagged down to 43. Another one, actually 2 are going to go into the corner. Oh, down to 9 HP. Ripper barely staying alive. The Deagle of Hunter spots out the arm of Tinky, who looks to get a little close to one of these kills, but the only thing he'll find is a Deagle bullet to the brain. 5v4, and Brackets control is still being held by the CTs. Very, very strong as well. Little do they know, but there are 3 players here for this defense, though. Molly will force Hunter into peeking ways. 4v4, and the AK has been taken away, though. Devs, that's another AK that they won't be able to do a janitor service on. Easily recovered as they send him out on the B site rotation. 2 on both sides of the map, and it looks like OnlineStars are just going to send all their brutes over towards this side of the map. Bocas very low as well. Leonidas, his health isn't to be undergoed. Gospel's the only man with full HP right now, and he's going to have to do a miracle if he wants to win this round, I feel, for DTO, and that might be the one that they needed, but Skell still standing alive on the AK-47, spamming through the coffin, gonna find Leonidas. The bomb is denied, and there's one in CT alongside a coffin player. Bocas holding for the coffin swing, but Gospel is too smart, finds the kill on the CT player. Now 1v2, Gospel and Co, they're both low. Bocas, he's gotta hit this shot, but it's up to Skull with the recovered AK, drops off of the coffin to find them both, and the 4K finally wins a round for the OnlineStars. Gospel, he does everything and then some on, I mean, the only 100 HP player gets 3 kills. Leonidas, he's got to plant on that little elevated angle. So close, yet so far. The recovered AK is all he needs to be an absolute hero for the OnlineStars. Maybe that's what they needed to change around the base. It most certainly looks like it, because through the smoke, they found 2. The B push, it works to perfection, and they're just going to back away, play passive, let them have the map control if they want it. They've got 2 men up in the situation, and Hunter has still got the AWP. Trying to hunt one of these T's down, and he might be able to do so as they get ready to walk out of Boiler. The smoke comes towards the arch side, so his vision is cut off. And so is his impact, as it looks like DTO have gotten themselves control of Brackets. So, a little bit of a plus side. Tinky missing the jump up. Oh, he just barely missed Lucifer's head. Did he miss the jump? He did. That's unfortunate. I am switching to everybody with the person I'm trying to. Man, I'm just going to leave it to auto-direct, and I'm going to stop observing. 3v3 on the A side of things, trying to find something, some success, just anything, but Devs is only going to give up another kill and put him deeper into the hole. Tinky and Bokaz now left to their own devices to try and make something work. But one way won't be working out anytime soon. Tinky, beautiful headshot to put this man back to a 2-man advantage. And Bokaz has still got the AWP. So, I mean, as much as I want to count them out, I still see a sliver of hope for this DTO offense. But Hunter, he is still posted up on the op, swings in, and that's just another free kill for the Opper. 1v4, and Bokaz, the money isn't all that great for DTO. He's going to keep his rifle, buy his teammate in the next, and hopefully allow DTO to get another rifle round into the mix. But for the time being, OnlineStars, after that one-round win, have been able to string some together. The gap decreases to 3, and DTO looks like they've hit a tiny bit of a stall. And as the timer ticks down, 4 CTs stay alive to keep their weaponry. Damage not even done economically, as the OnlineStars can wipe the sweat off their forehead for the time being, but maybe some will still drip, because as I said, DTO could technically go for a buy here. Oh wait, no, Bokaz can't drop a weapon, but they're still going to force up $2,700. Gospel could drop a MAC-10. Oh no. It's okay though. A lot of weaponry still to go around on this T side. Go deep in banana. They're both spamming down it. They've taken control of the point. Now sprinting over towards A. Come up lane, but Lucifer on the M4 has been able to farm this entire game, and their storyline isn't going to change just yet. 2 kills, 1 from the grave on that Molotov frag, and now it's a 3 versus 4 once again with the health very low. Bokaz on the off. His impact, I feel like, should be severely limited. The molly will tag away at the toes of Ripper, but the kill not going to come in. One goes behind the smoke, and a nade will come in towards Moto. Hunter not going to eat it as much as I thought he would. And the retake, it's got to come in here soon, but they can't find any of these kills just yet. Bokaz holding this Moto angle, looking for one of these kills, and he gets it for free. There's so many CTs walking into the choke point, and they're going to hold this off. Gospel finds one apiece alongside his teammate Bokaz. It's 2v2 planted for the apartments. Both have kits, but both don't have time, or not even the pathing to go to it. 1v2, he gets the offer, but Leonidas trades, and DTO pick up where they left off. Though everybody dies, that is actually really bad for DTO. Because with the money that OnlineStars have been able to build up off of those couple of 1 rounds, they're able to force buy back into it with a pretty decent buy. Now DTO have to go into it, sure, arguably with better weaponry all around, minus the AWP. That kind of had a big impact there. Finding 2 kills, denying that retake from coming in almost single-handedly. Now that one-shot weapon is out of the equation, but it looks like the AK might still be able to make its impact. No, because he finds one almost a second through the smoke. Peeking top car, Ripper's on 1 HP, and Bokaz knows it to find the second. It's a complete role reversal of what happened in the last round, and now it's all up to the lonely man of Hunter with the M4 on B. Pushed up in sandbags, Bokaz is hungry, and he's found the third. It's 2v5, the CT smoke alongside Coffins. They both come in. And Skell sits behind the gap, tries to find the kill, but only gets a dink and a frag to the other team. It's 1v5 Lucifer, left to his own devices. The FAMAS trying desperately to save, but little does he know Devs is going on a hunt. He wants to find this remaining CT. Oh, and he's heard the click of the FAMAS. He knows where the burst is gone. The right click is giving it all away, and Devs slowly creeps in. The pincers of the MAC-10 take away his head and give DTO a 14th round. And, you know, I was going to come into this saying, I didn't want to see as close of a game as we saw in Vertigo, because it was a nail-biter to the last second. DTO, this time around, they started off on a complete wrong foot, then just flip it. Man. Looks like for a second, they forgot who they were, but they found themselves. And you know what? You know what you shouldn't forget? You shouldn't forget to check out our sponsors at Real Gamerwear and Triumph Subs on Twitter. Only the highest quality esports apparel on the streetwear from Real Gamerwear. Only the highest ingredients with Triumph. 2 delicious flavors, raspberry lemonade and mango passion fruit guava. Don't forget to use code DTO at checkout. Get yourself a discount. Now, you know, you could say, why did I do the ad read there? That's because it's just another quick mowdown. And, you know, I thought coming into it, it would be an eco, but really it was a half buy. I don't think it mattered, though. It looks like it was an eco with how this round is going. It's a 1v4, and Ripper on the MAC-10, the MP9, gets tagged half down through the smoke, man. There's just nothing he can do about this one. Absolutely no words he can try to butt in to say anything about this round. Leonidas picking up 2 is going to lock in map point for Destroy the Odds, trying to move up to 2-0 in the ESEA season. It's a pretty damn good start so far, if I do say so myself. After that shaky game on Vertigo yesterday, it looks like they've cleaned things up and refined it on Inferno. Only dropping 2 rounds so far in this half. And now, only 1 round stands between Destroy the Odds and that fruition of being up 2-0 in your ESEA season. Will they let the OnlineStars butt into it, or will they just close it out right here? 5 M4s to try and say something about it to keep the OnlineStars alive. There's a lot of map control has already been fought for by DTO. 3 of them have sprinted up towards car, with only 2 defending the B bomb site. It's Leonich and Ripper. Both players, again, have had their moments in this game, but they're going to have another huge moment if they want to stop this one from coming in. Jumping up on the coffins, it's being held for as soon as he uncrouches, man. The pinches of death might just encompass him. Ripper on top of Nubox Gospel. He's taken that fight before and he's won it as well. Gospel, a beautiful 2K out of the trade of his teammate. Don't know why we're not swapping. But Lucifer's been able to take care of Tinky. The top fragger for this T side has been eliminated from the situation, though Devs on the MAC-10 is keeping 1 man on this A bomb site. Bokaz finding 1 as well. It puts it all up to Skel. Again, another man who's had his moments. Gotta find all. He dinks up Devs, but he's just too damn good. The headshot on 12 HP will end it for the side of DTO. A beautiful victory, 16-9. Remember, that game was 7-1 at one point. Somehow, some way, they only lose 2 rounds in the span of 15, and it is beauty for the side of DTO. Glad I got to watch that game, and glad I got to see how it unfolded. I'm excited to see the next one as well. I hope you are alongside me, but for the time being, that's all I've got for you guys. I'll see you guys later.
You call my bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's
Wait, I was supposed to say my thing. How's your caster anthem? Peace out.
life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me.